Thank you, EA, for letting me participate in this event. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Journey, back at it again with another Madden 19 tip video. Today, we're going to show you guys the most basic, yes, the most basic anyone can use, but very effective defense. It's nickel normal cover 3. What I love about this is the pressure it generates just setting 4. The outside ends will just get a lot of pressure, and we're going to show you why the coverage is so good behind it in the video. So we're going to go in instant replay and show you what happens right here. So the cover 3 shade down, you would guess, like, we're going to show you the pressure first, like the outside ends get one-on-ones right there. Boom, easy sack for Yannick. You don't even need that great of a D line. As long as their O line isn't that great, that's all that matters. You will get those sheds. And right here, we're going to show you all the routes that are going to be covered. Right here, there is no streak to take away the deep blue, so that corner route is always going to be manned up by the deep blue. So if they don't have a streak to take away that deep blue, that corner route will automatically be shut down. You don't even have to worry about that side. So that corner route's automatically shut down. And as a user, like all you have to guard right there is the in route. I'm showing you guys like popular setups that people did past Maddens, and I'll show you how it does versus this defense right here. So we're gonna play cover 3, shade down. Like I said, the pressure is gonna be crazy, one-on-ones on both sides. And since there's a streak from B, that the deep third on the outside will not man up on the corner route. So what you have to do as a user is you have to recognize that there's a streak there, and there's most likely going to be a corner route to the right side. So right there, as you can see, my user goes to the right side. It covers the corner route, and then I see the in route coming. So you have to lurk and get the lurk to the in route. Boom. It would be an easy hit stick, or the quarterback might not have time to even throw that in route. So right here, I'm going to put the deep blue right beside the slot receiver so they can't throw an inside streak. We're going to show you again. Nothing's open, and that's when the shed comes in. Boom, only giving him 2 to 3 seconds in the pocket. Literally, like this is like so basic. Anyone can use it, and it can be very effective versus some players who don't know how to attack it. As you see, the pressure it generates is crazy. The left side end and the right side D tackle are just shedding right now. Keep showing you. And right now, I believe we're gonna audible with a different play. We're gonna show you how it does versus this type of setup: a drag in route and a deep in route and a post route. As you see, when you shade down, those drags and in routes get automatically just boxed, and there's nothing open. We're gonna show you the replay. We're gonna show you nothing's open, and by the time someone does get open, the sheds are there, ready to take the QB. Boom, nothing's open. And that's what I love, man. Very basic, not a lot of adjustments, so you can get quick hike. When you want to do a lot of adjustments, you can get quick hike. Your adjustments might be messed up. You might not get off that last adjustment, but right here, all you do is one adjustment, and it's literally over. Literally over. That's it. So right now, we're going to try it out versus corner strike versus doubles weak. And as you can tell, the sheds are still crazy. And we're going to show you how the deep blues play versus C routes. They're backed off. The CBs are backed off. We're going to show you. So, of course, the drag is going to be covered. I'm right there where it's shaded down. The flat route is going to be covered since we shaded down. And we're going to look at the C route. And the C route is covered because there's no streak. There's no streak to take away that deep blue. So, the deep blues are going to be manning up on the corner routes. That might look open to you, but you do not want to risk that. That can easily, and I mean easily, be a pick with a cornerback like in the caliber of Jalen Ramsey. So this is a very tough defense to beat if they don't know how to beat it, man. I promise you. Right there, sheds. The C routes were covered. The drag was covered. The flats were covered. Both the C routes were covered, and the pressure is just humming, man. And we're right here. We're gonna throw it to B, and like I said, they're going to man up on the C routes, and it's not going to be open. Jalen Ramsey making a play, picking it off the C route in a deep blue. We're going to show you how it happens and how the CBs play it. As you can see, look, it's going to be covered 3, of course. We're shading down. Flats, of course, are going to be covered since we shade down. And Jalen Ramsey is going to play the outside of the receiver. He's not letting a corner route beat him. He's not letting a C route beat him. He might let a post route beat him, but the C routes and corner routes are not they're not going to happen on these deep blues. Boom. They're just going to man up on him. Right there, sticking with the C route. Perfect. So now we're in wide trips. We're going to be running this defense against a play that I loved last year. Like, I absolutely love. And just streak RB and in route B. As you can tell, we just shade down that hook was going to play that in route, and then that's what you do with the user. You realize that the hook was about to play the in route, then you lurk to the post route, and nothing was going to be open. We're going to show you again. And also, look at the sheds. The sheds are going to be crazy. Like I said, the sheds come from both sides. It's not only the left side end getting crazy. It's both sides. The only reason they picked up the left side end is because our running back picked him up at the last second. So the streak is going to be covered by the deep blue. I'm going to guard the in route for a second and then go to the post route, as you can tell. Just like bait him a little bit. And then just go to the post route. Make sure that, you you make it rough on the QB, man. You don't want to tell him where you're going as soon as, once you make that decision, you can, you don't want to make that decision too early so they can have an easy read. You want to, lurk a little bit. Right here, we're going to show you a different setup for the play. Since there's a corner route, as a user, you can't just let up the corner route, so I had to user it because there's a streak on the right side. If there was no streak on the right side, I would just let the deep blues, cover them. I'll just let the deep blues cover the corner routes themselves. But I realized there's a streak there, so I have to guard the corner route. If he threw that corner route, it's probably going to be a pick, honestly, because I'm underneath him. Okay, the in route's covered because it's a shaded down hook. Boom, he would have threw a pick. And if he had enough time, he could probably throw that little out route deep. But the pressure is coming, so I doubt he has that much time. Now we're going to go against PA wide receiver in. A very popular play in Madden 17. Not last year, but Madden 17. And as you can tell, the sheds are going wild, man. The sheds are going wild. Calais Campbell, Yannick, they're going wild. We're going to show you why it's a really good defense. The in route going to the left side, getting covered by the left hook. Also, the left hook also guards that in route from the left side. That's going to the right for a second. Gives me time to lurk. I go to the post route, and if he had another second in the pocket, I would have lurked back down to the in route. So it's all about, recognizing these route combos and knowing where to use it with this defense. Although it's a very basic defense, and it can stop many people. Cover 3, and nothing open. And that was versus against a very popular play. A very popular play that we used last year in trips tight end. I expect many people to run that this year because there's just so many post routes, crossing routes, corner routes, it's everything. But as you can tell, there's no streak for that corner route, so that corner route's going to get wide open. Jalen Ramsey is literally manning up on him. The inside seam is not going to be open because it's a deep third right there. Boom. Gibson's not having it. But this drag, it's kind of open. If you want those 4 yards, you can have it. But, we're going to make sure that the big play isn't going to be there for them. So I'm going to lurk back to the post route. If they throw it to the drag, get 4 or 5 yards, that's fine. But make sure they don't get the post route. Make sure they don't go deep with it. And boom, pick off by me. And Jalen Ramsey would have picked it off.